some fresh pour over coffee. Nothing better. Welcome to the Dawnofmanshow. I'm Corey, but you can call me Uncle Dom. Dawn of Man, D-O-M, Dom. Okay, we're on the same page. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. That's a quote by George Adler. Think about it. So the recent Gillette ad has kind of forced me to get off the sidelines and sort of stop just sitting here while kind of like the left, the Hollywood elites, the feminist, whatever you call it, sit here and attack men for being men. It's like, boys will be boys. Well, yes, boys will be boys. That's how we are. So I can't just sit idly by here while this happens anymore. So I'm deciding now that I'm going to dedicate my time and my life experience to create a positive masculine community. And it's going to be focused on a broad spectrum of topics related to the manosphere. So stick around for that. Along the way, we're going to discuss certain things. It could be current events, news. It could be men's grooming, health and fitness related. Guys, if you aren't working out, if you aren't lifting heavy shit, you aren't doing yourselves any favor. You know, it's just how it works. You need to be going to the gym 2, 3, 4 days a week. It really depends on your physicality and your health and your age, but you got to be carrying heavy crap. We're trying to be in the top 10% of men here. And a top 10% man, he lifts, he works out, he takes care of himself. We're also going to touch on topics like relationships, career building, dealing with individuals who hate men. We talked about feminists already. So much more. So I'm hoping to use this platform to add value to your life and to really start a rapport between us so that you and me, we can bounce things back and forth between each other. So I'm going to create this as a 10 to 15 minute daily show. Really depends on how deep we're going to go on some topics. So today, Gillette, for no man to get. So while the suicide rate of men is 3 times that of women in the U.S., there's a major corporation that's taken it upon themselves to virtue signal, essentially to men and to women, that men are toxic and that we're terrible, we're pigs, we mansplain. Anytime a woman passes us by, all we do is see her as a piece of meat, and we try to get that piece of meat. It's crazy. How can this happen? You know, there's some other things about men that I think Gillette got wrong. And it's a cold reality that we face every day. We are more likely to live a shorter life than our female counterparts. Men account for 94% of all workplace suicides or workplace fatalities. It's crazy. I don't believe it. We're 3 times more likely to abuse alcohol and twice as likely to abuse drugs. Prescription, non-prescription, marijuana, cocaine, what have you. Department of Justice says we're 4 times more likely than women to be victims of a murder. I don't get it. If it were not for men, you know, going back centuries, there's no way that we would enjoy the standard of living that we have here today. Men have invented amazing things. They've invented TVs. They've invented computers, the internet, cars. We discovered DNA. We've flown to the moon. We've stormed beaches. Men need to be valued for what they have contributed to society. And we need to be valued on an equal playing field to women. So those are some facts. Those are some figures. I'm sorry. Got off on a little rant there. It's going to happen from time to time. Please comment below. What brand of razor are you planning to purchase next? The perfect temperature to brew pour over coffee, 196 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a good transition for the next topic because today, my thermometer, it says 0 degrees Fahrenheit. For my friends up north on the metric system, negative 17.8 degrees centigrade. So this morning I received a phone call at 5 a.m. from a tenant saying they've got water rushing through their ceiling. And it's like, it's 0 degrees out. Like, what could be worse than water coming through your building? So Went over there after shutting the water off. I surveyed the situation. It's a home full of soggy belongings. I mean, it's really sad what they've had to go through. And what's even worse is that now there's a whole building full of people, an entire apartment building full of people who have no water and they have no way to take a shower. When they get up in the morning, the alarm goes off at 7 or 8. They're going to go in to brush their teeth. They're going to turn on the tap, and nothing's going to come out. And it made me think, am I prepared for certain situations that are out of my control to come my way? And what would I do if that had happened to me? What would I do if I went home and flipped the light switch on and nothing turned on? It's 0 degrees outside. I'm in for a cold night. Am I ready for that? Have I set myself up with a strong foundation to succeed every day, no matter what comes at me? So with that, today I want you to make a list of 3 items that you are woefully unprepared for, and you know it. And then, some examples. It could be a 2-day power outage. You could lose water pressure in your house. Your relationship could end. You could lose your job. Your income could go away. You could lose your health. So make a list of some things you're unprepared for, and you know you are. And then on top of that, I want you to go out and choose a thing off that list and do something about it. Prepare a little bit today. Whether it's, I don't have enough food if the power goes out. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy 2 days worth of food and water today on my way home from the office. Something. I'm scared about losing my income potentially. I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to set up an automatic $10 a week to go into savings. Something. Do something. So I hope you found some of today's content and discussion valuable. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications. For every day when I produce new content, you'll be notified. You'll be able to easily get in, watch these videos. Again, it's going to be a little bit awkward getting off. Nobody likes to be on camera the first few times. So we're going to work on this. The format may change. Some of the lighting may improve. The location may change. But Dawn of Man, we're here. We're here to stay 5 days a week during the weekdays. We're going to do a weekend broadcast as well. Just kind of I need to enjoy my weekends too. I've got some things going on in my life that I need to make some time for. So we're going to get you 5 days a week and 1 on the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Another episode of Dawn of Man will air tomorrow morning.